What's up, y'all? This is the most vulnerable video I will ever make on YouTube, and it's not for the sake of prettiness, mercy, whatever we want to call it. It's just me showing the reality behind my journey and my transparency, and it will be cool, to look back at everything that I've been through, at all the money that I've lost in the process of making it. So if my voice will sound kind of disappointed, kind of rough, kind of exhausted, you will understand why. Well, basically, I will start with each perfume, as you can see right here, which is these two, Top Step and Lucid, and of course the courses that I bought, and the membership to TradingView, which is the essential thing to do if you are a trader. So I will start with TradingView, of course. I spent around $100 only on this account. I probably spent like 200 in total. And I have this membership right here. I started trading around August 24th, 2024. God. But it was, no, my bad, that's not trading, that's dropshipping. And I will talk about it later. I started on May 6th, 2025, almost a year ago. And as you can see, I spent around 200 just for this Discord mentorship, which is Crystal Academy. It's, when I first started, it was a great community for me. We had a lot of folks over there trying to make it together. We had a variety of people from each demographic, friend group, race, religion, whatever, that try to make it work with trading. And some did. I used to see this trade wins that they used to post. It was called gains on the Discord tab or sub server. I don't really know the terminology for that, but I remember watching all of those people making money. There was like a stay-at-home mom. There was like a divorced mother, single father that couldn't make money from their 9 to 5, so they jumped to trading and learned from the mentor over there, which was Sierra, and I think Jaden, and some more. And it was great. It was nice to see it. It showed me that it's possible no matter who you are, what you do, who are your people. So I enjoyed watching them and learning from them. Anyway, it was great for a while, but I was introduced to ICT, and it was pretty much a mind-blowing experience, seeing how confident he is in his trades, in his teachings, seeing all his students, like out of the 2 million subs that he have on YouTube, seeing a lot of people actually implementing the stuff that he was teaching and enjoying the benefits of it, which is basically payouts and green PNL and everything. And I wanted to be one of them, so I started watching his mentorships. The 2022, 2016, 2017, I watched a YouTube channel that was called ICT Gems, which basically just compressed all the info that he was given to one clear video. And I enjoyed it for a while, but couldn't see any progress. And then I decided to ditch ICT, join Crystal Academy, and then I realized that I can't trade options until I'm 21, which I am now, but I couldn't do that on 20, so I decided to stop for a while and just try my best with prop firms. And that's when I was introduced to ICT even more, and I couldn't see no benefits from it. You all can see, the thoughts. That's my channel. Yeah, so you all can see how overwhelmed I was with all the ideas and all these theories and everything that he gave us. You can see I used to make money, losing, new strategy, and then another strategy, and broken rules and everything. And I decided to step back and just stop with this whole concept of following ICT alone. Of course, I watched TJR and everything, and then I moved to Powell. Now, Powell had his mentorship linked on YouTube, so I enjoy that. I don't know if it's still up there, but you all can look for it. Great mentorship. That was the first time I think that I was actually close to making some real money with trading. It just felt too mechanical for me, and I decided to stop trading only this 10 a.m. key open thing, which made me profitable, but then it felt like gambling, just taking every rejection block and trying new things. And it's a great strategy, but I wanted to know deeper, and that's basically what I did. And I joined this OT Trades mentorship. It says here 472.50, which is around 150. My bad. Wait, yeah, it's around 150 probably. So I watched his YouTube, and then I joined his mentorship once, and yeah, that's the situation I'm basically in right now. You can see it wasn't a while ago, and I canceled the membership, of course, because I had no money to spend. And then, as you can see, stuff went very bad for me on Top Step. At least I lost two evals, then passed one, then blew the funded, then passed another one, then blew the funded again. And this, I think, was the peak of my trading career. Even though it's short as fuck, it was the peak because I managed to get so close to a payout. I think on the second one I was like on the fifth day of winning days, and I managed to blow it somehow, and I basically lost my shit and stopped trading for a while. And then I moved to Lucid, and that's what we're looking at right now, around 600 only in sub transactions, which I paid for. And this is the account I have right now. You can see I'm up 600. I made a recap today. You can watch it if you want. Anyway, this is what my trading career costs me for now. 1400 bucks in a year. Now, it's not that crazy when you think about it. That's around 120 bucks a month, which is decent because it means that I'm not spending too much and I'm not losing too much. But the situation that I'm in financially is fucking insane, and I've never been so embarrassed in my life until I've decided, to go out for a moment and to see what's going on. And it reminds me of a story that I have from like 3 weeks ago or even a month ago, where I was basically coming back after a week in a new course that I had in the north. It was probably a 4 hour drive in, on the bus and trains. And I live in the Middle East, so there's a lot of war, all the situation with Iran and everything. And I was basically on the train, and I remember I had to stay for another hour because I made some stupid mistake. And because of that hour, I went out. I finally get to go home at 5 p.m. And I remember being stuck in a city for like 2 hours, not knowing where the fuck I am. How the fuck am I supposed to go home? Not having any money in my bank account to call an Uber, a ride, or even rent a room for like 50 bucks just to go tomorrow when things get normal again, without all the bombs and the missiles and everything. And I remember being stuck in the city, which is a big city. My hometown is so small, and this city was big. They had like big scrapers and everything, and I just looked up and said, what the fuck am I doing here? How the fuck am at my age, I'm 21, I don't have the possibility to take a cab, a taxi, Uber, or rent a room where it will be safer for me to fucking sleep. And this situation made me think about the life that I want to achieve. You know, it's not about only freedom, it's about security. You feel me? So if I know that there is going to be a war in my country, let me take the people that I love with me away from all this bullshit. You know, people dying left and right every single day on bullshit. And I find myself in a situation where my people can die every day because of some other bullshit. And the probability of them getting hurt from everything is kinda insane to me. So this made me realize that I'm nowhere where I want to be, nowhere near where I want to be. And on top of that, if you all remember, back then I said that I had a dropshipping business where I made around 15k. It's basically 50k in my currency. And you all know how the IRS reacts when you make money. So yeah, I made my first 10k a month a while ago. It's not that exciting. It was like 2 years ago where I made that money. No, not even a year ago. And I decided to stop because this shit felt wrong. I couldn't keep on doing that because, importing some shitty product from China and marketing it as the messiah of the people that will cure their pain and the issue with their confidence or health is wrong for me. And I don't want, I know that there are dumb people because they buy the bullshit that I'm selling, but I don't want to get rich off dumb people. I want to get rich on my own and of the value that I provide to the world or to myself. Getting a skill that deserves to get paid, not by manipulation, but by really doing the right thing. And I decided to stop, even though I made my first money online, my first big money online. I remember that month was like 8k in profit, not profit, in revenue. I made probably like 2.5k in profit, but that was an insane month. And I remember laying back on bed after the last week of the month, and I said, this is wrong. This is not the right thing to do. I can't keep manipulating people into buying my product for the sake of me making profits. I'm not helping the bigger problem, which is basically this greediness that the world have right now, that I don't want to take part in. I don't want to participate in this insane form of capitalism where people ripping off people by words and manipulation and shitty products and no value. So I stopped, and my family looked at me like the greatest idiot to ever live, to ever walk on this earth. Since, some of them knew how much I was longing for it, how much I wanted to make money with this type of business, and they didn't believe in me at first. They said, "You stupid, you get your degree, you bullshit, do what everyone else is doing, the whole 9 to 5 shit." And I can't blame them. It's insane to make money online. It's insane to make money by clicking on buttons. But this is the new generation that we have right now, making money by outsmarting the old generation, and that's what I did. And when I finally saw some profits and revenue, and I told my mother, I told my friend, not my friends, my cousin, which was dropshipping as well, they all basically felt like I should keep pushing. That I'm the closest thing to in this family to reach $1,000,000, 100k a month, whatever you want to call it. And the last hope basically of making it out, even though we live very good, I have no complaints about my room, my food, the roof over my head. I'm very grateful for that. But to see further than that, and I was the closest thing they had to basically going at it, and then I stopped it and basically lost the momentum and everything. I still have the skill. I believe that I need to refurnish it, but I still have the skill to do that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not this superior in morality than some of you all or my family members, because I still have this dilemma in my head that maybe I should go back to it. I have the experience in marketing, in building website, in selling products, picking the right products. So it's not supposed to be that hard to bounce back and to keep this momentum rolling. But I can't do it, and it won't sit right with my conscience. I'm not this type of greedy capitalist that want to make all the money in the world on the back of the middle class, lower class, whatever they are, by selling them a dream. I'm not. That's why I will never sell a course when I will make it. And that's why I will never do something that is not transparent enough. You feel me? And that's why I'm making this video, basically, to show myself that I'm transparent enough, that I'm allowing myself to be vulnerable. So that's basically what happened. But where I was, yeah. So basically, you all know that the IRS don't like when you make money. So they will come to you with this thing called, the form that you need to fill every year if you're a small business, to pay your taxes every year. And I basically own the money. Right now I own around $900 in my currency, 900, and that's like around $300, which I don't have because I'm making like $500 a month. And I haven't filed those taxes form yet, so I will basically own them more like around on the good side. I will own them maybe another band or two, maybe. And that's money that I don't have. I don't even have the money to hire uh, someone to file those taxes for me, which is around $100 in dollars. So I'm basically cooked because I have around 1,500 in taxes, like debt to the government. I have around $100 left in my account, and I was never the type of guy to save up, because I believed in making your income greater and then allowing yourself to save up. Because why does it matter that you will save $50 a month, you know? And now I'm basically kind of seeing the mistake in this mindset, but I still can't fully understand it. For what purpose do I have to save $50 with this salary that I make each month, if it will end up going to some bullshit? Because you feel me, there's a lot of things that I need to put my money into. A funded account costs around 80 now. So what the fuck am I supposed to do with those 50s? So not lost, because I know it will go up. Like, if you all asking me, how am I going to get out of this situation of owning money to the government and having no money in my bank account, it's basically, I swear, this is the only genuine answer that I have to you all, but it's only by faith, only by believing that this shit, these candles, these numbers on the screen, these candles, all of this will be worth it by the end of 2026. That's all I have to say. I don't know how I'm going to make it. I really don't. Maybe I will be a better trader in a week. Maybe I will be a better trader in a month. All I know is that there is a clock that is playing against me, and I have to make it somehow. And the way I want to make it is by basically I really don't know. Like, I do want to say that I have a plan. Like, I want to say that, yeah, I believe that trading will make me rich in 3 months. But when you trade for the sake of earning money very soon, as fast as possible, this is the only time where you can't really trade with the right mindset. So I'm kind of stuck because I have no time to work. I'm 5 days out of the week, out of 7, in the base in the army, and at, at, at the weekend I have no time. Basically, it's not an excuse, I swear. But as I said, it's not. This video is not for prettiness. It's not for you all to feel. What the fuck? It's not for me to make some crazy edit when I will make it. Because I know that's not the type of person I am. I won't make an edit about how sad and hard my life is. Damn, that's a perfect setup. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to basically look back at these videos, maybe smile a bit and be happy about it, because that's what I basically want to do. I want to look back at this channel and see all the struggles in my upcoming that will make me so proud of myself, because I will know that it wasn't for nothing. I wasn't doing all of this stuff for the sake of me, I don't know, losing myself in the progress, because in the process, because you see, I could have made more money with dropshipping. I could have made more consistent sales every month and making some profits. And when I will come to the army, I will have something that I've built for myself. Because the last time I've seen some money in dropshipping was around April or March in 2025. That's not too long ago. I could have kept, creating a snowball that will roll, and I will have some couple thousands in my bank account sitting there waiting for me when I will finish, everything. But I know that this will be worth it by the end. It can't be a flop. I can't lose. I really can't, because that will just fuck me up, basically, mentally and physically. I really can't just lose myself in the process. So yeah, I hope that I said something with some meaningful, like meaningful or anything else like that. But I really, like, if you will ask me, faith in myself, in God Almighty, that's the only two plans. I don't even want to call it plans, but that's the only two things that I'm relying on right now. And I know that's all a man need. Basically faith and hard work, and that's what I'm planning on putting, like, in this on these charts. Discipline, faith, because if you have faith in yourself and in God, of course, then you won't revenge rate, because you know that what He is planning for you. And if you missed your setup, you know that God will have a better setup for you waiting. So that's all I really have to say. And that's, like, as I said, it's not for pittiness, it's not for you all to feel bad for me, it's more for me to feel, to be like, yeah, I was fucked up for a while, but now I'm better. And if in 2 months I will look at this video and will be smiling, then of course I will give you all an update. But for now, my situation is not very good. Nothing is looking bright, and I have more things to say, but I decide not to, because it's better that way. I don't want to push myself down by being transparent, and I don't want, to get some mercy and pityness from people around the world watching this video. So yeah, I pray that things will turn out better. They will turn out better. I'm sure about it, and I pray that if someone is in the same situation, worse or even better, that you will keep on improving. That you will keep making God proud and yourself, and of course that you will keep Him first. And I kind of left Him for a while, but I feel like I'm back, and I'm happy to be back, because you all know how it is with it, with how it is with the Lord. He's basically always there. You just need to put that in perspective. Anyway, I appreciate you all for watching, and please bro, don't forget to react to that. Like, you had a video that you said in 6 months you will have, where was it? To me in 6 months, here 3 months passed, and you are in a worse situation. But life is an uptrend. You will make higher lows, and sometimes you will make lower highs, but by the end of the day you will reach all-time highs very sooner, without selling your soul, or without fooling and manipulating people, and without leaving God behind. So I hope you all enjoy the weekend, and I pray that you all do better. Damn, 25 minutes, that's long. Anyway, goodbye.